Wouldn't it be cool if Infiniti built a crossover performance SUV built on the same platform as the Nissan 370Z and had an amazing racing-inspired all-wheel drive system borrowed from the R32 Skyline GTR? Well, Infiniti actually did build this SUV for a very long time, since the early 2000s. We're talking about the amazing Infiniti FX series. It's 2023. I've been with Infiniti since 2004. I love the Infiniti brand. I've seen the evolution of the product line, and I'm here to talk to you about this kind of rare Infiniti, the Infiniti FX37, which they only offered for 1 year. Well, Infiniti confused everyone. They offered the FX37 for 1 year, but you know, the previous year was the FX35, but before they named the engines, they named the vehicles based on the engine side. So when they went from a 3.5 liter V6 to a 3.7 liter V6, they changed the name from FX35 to FX37. But they only did that for a year. Then in 2014, Infiniti decided to confuse everybody and kind of revamp and change all their model names. So the FX37 went away for 2014, and they decided to call it the QX70. And really, up until 2017, when the QX70 was discontinued, sadly, the only real difference between an FX37 and a QX70 is just the name, the badge on it. Everything else is completely the same, and this is an amazing product. When I first started working at Infiniti in 2004, I was absolutely smitten by the FX35 and FX45. This performance crossover SUV was a new kind of idea. It was a new concept for cars. Obviously, today in 2023, there's crossover SUVs everywhere, but back in the day, Infiniti was kind of pioneering with the FX series, and I absolutely loved it. I love the styling, and really the FX37 and the QX70 is an upgrade, pretty much an improvement on the first generation FX in every way. Don't get me wrong, if you can find a nice example of an original FX, those are great products too. And me being, you know, I guess a self-proclaimed Infiniti expert, I've been with Infiniti 19 years and I've been in the car business for well over 20 years. I think it's one of the best products they had. In fact, I own one myself. We have a 2013 FX37, very similar to this, and the family absolutely love it. I hate to tell, I probably won't tell this to people looking at the brand new Infiniti, you know, QX50, QX55 and stuff, but I actually like the way the QX70/FX37 drives. It's my favorite Infiniti. You know, there's some disadvantages, you know, just keeping it real. I guess, you know, one of the reasons why they decided to, you know, change the product is it was only getting about, just keeping it real, you're gonna probably average about 15-16 miles per gallon and around town, you know, combination of city and highway driving, maybe in the 20s in the highway, you know, 14-15 around town. Not the greatest gas mileage. That's why, you know, they decided to drop it. You know, $4 or $5 a gallon gas, you know, people want things that are more fuel efficient, so they went from, you know, the big 3.7 liter V6, 7-speed automatic transmission to a, you know, VC turbo 4-cylinder engine and a CVT transmission with the new redesigned QX50 in 2019, which kind of ended up replacing the QX70. And then we have the QX55, which is a sport version of the QX50, which kind of borrows some design themes from the QX70/FX37, in which those get a lot better gas mileage. But when you switch to a front-wheel drive platform versus a rear-wheel drive, and from a 7-speed automatic transmission to a CVT, and from a big V6 to a small turbo 4-cylinder engine, there are going to be some changes. If you want the latest in technology, you want more interior space, styling, features, better gas mileage, then definitely the QX55 and QX50 is something to check out. But, you know, if you're looking for a more affordable vehicle, you like performance, you like something that's made in Japan, you know, the new QX50 and QX55 is great. They're made in North America. If you do value your Japanese build quality and durability, you know, this is actually built and assembled in Japan. You know, I'm kind of a nerd. I like Japanese brands. I've worked for Toyota, Nissan, Infiniti. You know, and a big reason why I like Japanese brands is because I think, you know, some of the best Japanese vehicles are still built and assembled in Japan. But that's my own personal, you know, opinion. It's not scientific fact. This one, you know, has 98,339 miles, but it runs and drives awesome. Everything works perfectly on it. It's just a testament to the build quality and durability of this product. And it's absolutely beautiful. I think it, you know, the styling is very contemporary, even though this is an older vehicle, you know, about 10 years old. I think it, you know, styling wise, I think it holds up to, you know, brand new 2023 vehicles. It's a timeless design, absolutely beautiful. You know, our family name for ours is Sharky. It kind of looks like a shark. And my kids love it. and it can do everything. You know, at one time we went for a family drive, you know, up into the mountains, and I was twisting and turning through these paved, you know, canyons, and I was just, you know, having a blast. The handling is amazing. The power is amazing from the engine. Then, you know, when we were done doing that, we drove on a, you know, beat up dirt road deep into the mountains, into Mount Rainier National Park. So this is a vehicle that's happy. You know, you're not going to go rock crawling, but, you know, take it on some light off-roading, take it corner carving, take it to the grocery store. This amazing all-wheel drive system does great in, you know, all sorts of weather conditions. It does amazing in the snow. We'll talk a little bit more about that. There's a lot to talk about the FX37. So if you're looking for a lot of FX information, I'm going to give you a lot. This one is, you know, pretty much as loaded as you can get in 2013. It has a touring package, has a technology package, so it has lots of cool bells and whistles. We have intelligent brake assist. We have a heated and cooled front seats. A lot of other people have heated and ventilated seats. Ventilated seats just circulates cabin temperature air. This actually has a little air conditioning unit built into each seat, so it actually blows air conditioned air through the perforated seats, and it makes a big difference on those hot muggy days. And likewise, when you put it on the heated seats, it blows warm air through those perforated holes. We have a 7-speed automatic transmission. You can put it in manual shift mode. You pull the shifter back, push to the left, you push up to upshift, back to downshift. It will give you rev match downshifts for a sportier sound and feel. With the touring package, we have the upgraded wood trim. We also have adaptive cruise control. That was a pretty, you know, back in 2013, not all vehicles had adaptive cruise control. That was pretty big thing, you know, for Infiniti. We have a big navigation screen. We have a 360-degree rear view monitor. Great for low-speed maneuvering. Great for visibility. Awesome sounding Bose sound system. Automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener. Moonroof. We have a power adjustable steering wheel that tilts and telescopes. And you might notice it's the same steering wheel design as the Nissan 370Z. Just a hint to, you know, the sports car pedigree that's baked into this FX37. Very comfortable seats. We have a really nice upgraded 20-inch wheel package, which we get with the touring package. And look at the looks and lines of the FX37/QX70. Absolutely beautiful vehicle. They really did an awesome job designing it. I love the way it looks. And it definitely, you know, has some resemblance to the original FX. And obviously, if we look at the brand new QX55, we can see that the Infiniti designers, they were definitely borrowing some design influences from one of their earlier very popular products. We also have a power rear liftgate, dual exhaust system, cargo area cover. There is a spare tire and an ingenious packaging job. They actually put the subwoofer for the Bose sound system inside the spare tire, so it's a space-saving thing, and you have a lot of boom and bass. A great sound system, even you know, for 2013. This audio system sounds great. I'm an audiophile. I'm a musician. I love music, and I really enjoy listening to music in my FX37. So if you like music, I think you'll definitely be happy with the audio system in this vehicle. Okay, so this is built on the advanced front midship platform. So the Nissan 350Z, the Nissan 370Z has been using this product since the early 2000s. This platform since the early 2000s. The reason why they call it the advanced front midship platform is they take the engine and they place it as far back behind the front axle as possible to give the vehicle as close to 50-50 weight distribution as possible. The G35, the G37, the Q50, the Q60 have all been built on this advanced front midship platform. Yes, the 2023 Q50 Red Sport 400, the Q60 Red Sport 400, all are based on the same architecture as this FX37. You can see it has a lot of sports car pedigree. And sadly, 2023 will be the last year for the Q50. 2022 is the last year for the Q60, and the QX70 was discontinued in 2017. So sadly, that marks the end of the amazing advanced front midship platform. Some of the coolest, some of the best Infiniti products have been built on this platform. Luckily, it still will carry on with the new Nissan Z. They're still using that platform. But for the Infiniti product line, we'll see what's ahead. I mean, it'll probably be electric vehicles, but this is one of the last of the greatest analog sports cars. So we have this advanced friction platform, as I mentioned. They place the engine as far back behind the front axle as possible. And then let's talk about the ATASA all-wheel drive system. It stands for Advanced Total Traction Engineering System for All-Terrain. This all-wheel drive system was used on the R32 Skyline. That all-wheel drive system brought racing success to the R32 Skyline in the Japanese touring car series. Then they started putting it in road cars, and it's done a great job in the Infiniti product. It's been very reliable. And what's special about it is it's a rear-wheel drive based all-wheel drive system, so it gives you the feel of a rear-wheel drive sports car, but it gives you the superior traction of all-wheel drive, so you can get into power a little bit earlier through the corners. Wet weather performance, you can put the power to the ground in even wet conditions like this, and you're not going to lose as much performance versus just having rear-wheel drive. So the reason why it's special is during normal driving conditions it will be 100% rear-wheel drive, but the car has a brain constantly monitoring driving conditions, so as soon as those rear wheels slip in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels. Also features a yaw sensor, so if you're doing some hard cornering in the corners, actually will limit the amount of power going to the front wheels while doing some hard cornering. The engineers just set that up just for optimum. The engineers just set that up for optimum performance and handling in the corners. Really is an amazing all-wheel drive system. I've driven tons of Infinitis in the snow with this all-wheel drive system, including mine. It does amazing in the snow. Does amazing on dirt roads, driving into the mountains. Does amazing in wet, slippery conditions. And even in dry conditions, with 325 horsepower, it's not that hard to overwhelm the rear wheels. And you can get these in rear-wheel drive, by the way. But the all-wheel drive, no matter what, will just help to put that power to the ground more efficiently. And this is another great aspect of this vehicle is a 3.7 liter V6 derived from the VQ35, which is a larger version of the 3.5. These engines, I've been with Infiniti close to 20 years. I've seen many of these engines with 200 and 300,000 miles on them. They're just rock solid. Don't take my word for it. Look at all the great accolades regarding this engine. And it's powerful, 325 horsepower, naturally aspirated, no forced induction. You also have maintenance-free timing chains, so you never need to worry about the cost replacement of timing belts. Those timing chains are zero maintenance and are designed to last the service life of the engine, which incidentally is 300,000 miles, and believe me, I've seen engines on Infiniti products with 300,000 miles still running great. If you're looking for a performance crossover with Japanese build quality, a great reliability track record and durability track record, good looks, the FX37 and the QX70 is definitely a compelling choice. I made it a choice for a vehicle in my family. Maybe you'll do the same for yours. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon and have a wonderful day.